today we're going to destroy some Valley, because I'm going to open them. Listen up, Rangers. Welcome to the Geek Chest. My name is Steve, and today in this Destroying the Valley, we have the Vigilantes, Vigilante? I don't know. Of the Bandai Namco Godzilla -1. Specifically the Odo Island version. We have the SH Figuarts Kurama Dark Tournament version. And the Sega Mari from Evangelion. This is her in the like school uniform, which is the primary reason I got this one, because one, it can sit on the edge of the shelf, so where I have space she will fit perfectly, and I don't have a version of her in that outfit. Pretty much all the EVA girls I have like school uniform version in some capacity, like just different outfits you see in the show. Her, I feel like, has like the least amount of representation, so I wanted to grab her. Yu Hakusho, my favorite anime of all time, so definitely going to be on board with picking up SH Figuarts of them. And Kurama's sweet. And then the Odo Island Godzilla, which I think I'm actually going to start with unboxing. Also, you might notice I've gone back to using the black backdrop for these, because since we have Super Import reviews up, I kind of wanted there to be a difference between these two channels. And because I do like a lot more edited content for Super Import reviews, I really want to use the like dungeon backdrop for that I still want to modify at some point a little bit more. So for right now, until I figure something out, we'll do the back backdrop here. And what will probably happen is I'll probably make something else to go with that Super, and then we'll go back to the dungeon. But just to keep it different, I'm just going to go back to using the black curtains for now. But I mainly got this figure because I really love the Odo Island look. Honestly, I like the Odo Island look more than the actual -1 look, because of him just being more like dinosaur in shape. I just love that concept for Godzilla. And I think it's something that they don't utilize nearly as much. Like, he's always in like the upright posture. If I could have had this for the entire movie, I'd be okay with that. So I pre-ordered it, and then the other funny thing is this. I think this went up for pre-order before, definitely before the Super Summon got announced in the Monster Arts. And I was thinking about canceling it, but like I just mentioned, I really love the look of Odo Island, and it's honestly probably up there in like some of my favorite Godzilla looks. So I don't mind having more representation of it in my collection. Then also just, I think, the way the display base looked in the pictures kind of made me want it even more. Because it's got like the little shanty there with the flames on the bottom, which look really cool. And make for just like a nice little display piece, even if for like toy photography for the Monster Arts or Super 7 when they come out. I'll be able to kind of like sit this here and then have the monsters kind of doing stuff in the backdrop. I think is going to be really cool, but they did a really nice job with the paint effect. Having like that orange glow going around. Looks really good. It's even got a little bit of color difference with the shanty and like the little wood fence. Digging that quite a bit. Come on. Tape. Swear to God. It's one of those things. I almost didn't want to do this filming because I'm literally leaving to go to Chicago tomorrow. And I'm trying to keep the house tidy. I got somebody coming over to watch the house. So I'm trying to keep it clean. And now I'm going to have to pick up all these boxes and random things hanging around my office after I open this all up. Oh, on a fun note, he's smaller than I thought he was going to be. I guess that kind of works because he'll fit better upstairs. Because honestly, he's probably about the size of the Monster Arts is going to be, if I had to venture a guess. Details on it's really nice. So it's got some really nice sculpted sections. It's even got like the little scarring on the tail. It's a bit of an ugly seam line for the tail, but that's kind of to be expected with these prize figures. It's a bit of a seam line for the leg there, right around there, coming around. Oh, the neck especially. Yeah, there's some gapping there for where the spine is. So it's got a little bit here and there. Also, the dorsal plates are a little bit warped. That's fairly easy to fix though with just a little bit of heat. I just pushed that back and I thought I broke that. So I wouldn't recommend trying to bend it in place with your fingers. Just take a little bit of heat and it should conform back to the way it should have been. Godzilla's got a little bit of the googles. Not crazy though. Honestly, it looks pretty straight on this one. Honestly, they both look pretty straight. I think it's just the way the eyes are positioned. Makes it seem a little weird. It's got a little bit of red in the jaw. Teeth are bright white. Toe sculpt looks really good. Undersection sculpted really nicely as well. It's got a seam line here along the knee. Nice little chunky tail. Then it looks like he hooks on right around here. Oh yeah, that's super sweet. I almost kind of wish there was like little people running or something. Got some people running or maybe like a vehicle wreckage hanging out in there. Like just having the one little section here, like I feel like they could have had something here and maybe back here just to help fill it in a little bit more. But for less than $30, this still seems really good. Honestly, I might work on it a little bit because I've been kind of thinking I want to add a little bit of like drooling effect because every time you see him like roaring at things in the movie, it's got like a lot of spittle hanging out around there, and I think it would look kind of cool. Plus, touch up the eyes, stuff like that. Maybe adding my own little vehicles. Other than that, like I think the base looks really good. Like Godzilla, I think is still really solid too. Like the sculpted detail is really nice. It's just got like seam line issues where it's just like got a little bit of gappage here and there. And the paint's acceptable. It's a solid paint job. So for the price, so far I'm digging you. Let's go next with Mari. On a high note too, some of these prize figures I've gotten in recently, I feel like they put like less and less packaging in. And so far for both of these, at least the figure isn't sliding around inside the package. Oh, that's because she actually has a clamshell. She's not wrapped in paper. See what? Crazy talk. Also a bit of a smaller figure. Essentially, she's probably like a little bit bigger than what a Figuarts would be. Head looks really nice though. I like the eyes. Look good. She's got the eyebrows. Little emblem on the chest looks good. You got the tie. Skirt's solid. What's kind of nice is I don't really see any seam lines. Granted, the headband's probably hiding a seam line there. And then, of course, where the arms connect for the shoulders, but that sort of makes sense for me because that's where like the stitching would be anyways. And then it'd be like where she connects to here and then where the legs connect in. Got some copyright information on the bottom of her thighs. Sadly, no good upskirt shot. What are we going to do? I like that the fabric's kind of folding in too, so when you guys are sitting, it kind of looks natural. Maybe sits up a little too high. But paint job's really stellar. Like even the like flannel pattern to the skirt looks really nice. It's got a little juice box. Unbranded juice box. Shoes look solid too. I'm liking this one quite a bit. Maybe it'd be nice if it was like a little bit bigger, like a more of like a normal prize figure size for this, because essentially her and -1 here were the same price. Granted, painted better, but a lot more going on here in terms of plastic on this guy. So overall, still really pleased with this. And I say, I guess for the size, she's going to fit a little easier with some of the other stuff. Because she kind of sizes better with the Figuarts and whatnot. She's just not going to look as good with the statues. Because most of them are a little larger. That being said, if she was standing upright, she'd be close to like Papa Parade size. Honestly, probably still a little short. She was like, I think, the tallest of the girls, though. So, yeah, still digging it quite a bit. But again, just kind of wish it was maybe a little bigger. Because we'll get out Kurama here so you can kind of get a size comparison. Because they do have the Figuarts come out. Oh, it comes with the Rose Whip. Uh-oh. How's that Rose? Okay, so we're going to start with the Rose Whip because I'm a little concerned already. If I can figure out where the separation point is. Is it taped? I don't see tape. Why aren't you coming apart? Oh, because it's on the top. Got it. Don't mind me. So it looks like this is... Okay, so it is a bendy wire. That's just kind of slid over top of the wire. In sections. I don't hate that it's a bendy wire. I just don't know if I like that it's not connected all the way. So looking at the original pictures, it kind of seemed that way, but it's just going to have some little slits here and there, which I guess is so that to maybe not stress the rubber. But generally with these softer guys, it shouldn't really stress anyway bending. Because we're still going to be able to bend it there. Yeah, I don't know why they did that. It's probably just for like convenience, but not super into that as much as the other one. It looks a little nicer than the Rose Whip from the... Oh, who was the other company that was making some of these? Dawson Toys. I like the coloring and stuff with that one. Ooh, head looks really nice, though. I was going to say the shoulders look a little weird. Because it's got like the really big cut to kind of coincide with the top of the... whatever you want to call this. But still a really good range of motion. Coloring seems really nice. I like that it comes with this, where I think is meant to be on the back piece here. For he's doing like combat poses. Look at the back of the box real quick. Yeah, so it's definitely for the back. It also comes with an extra piece of hair to have it flowing to the side a little bit more. I'm not going to go swap out everything right now, but he does have the extra hands. It's got an extra face for Yusuke to make him look like he's crying. We got the rose. Because I'll probably end up doing like a full review on this, or at least an unimportant review, so we'll go over that stuff a little bit later. It's kind of weird the flower doesn't have any petals, though. Maybe it would be nice to have like some petals coming off of it. I can understand not having the thorns, but some petals would have been nice. Is there a face I maybe want to put on? I guess if I had one little nitpick, at least as of right now, for accessories for it to come with, it might have been nice that he would have had a more of like a comedy face instead of having just all serious expressions. Because I don't know. Because it seems like all of that, like them are going to become like random Yusuke parts. I guess Kuwabara. It kind of makes sense for Kuwabara to come with maybe extra faces for everybody. Like the goofy expressions. Trying to see if I can line this up pretty good. Yeah, looks really solid. Oh. I say that, now his front bane doesn't want to stand. Oh, that's its own separate joint there. That's interesting. So it's got a little ball joint there. Which is really loose. It looks like it's its own separate little piece that hooks onto the back of the neck. I guess I'll put one gripping hand on. See how it looks with the whip. Hopefully I grab the right side. Oh, you know what? That might be for the actual flower, because the way he's gripping, it's a lot tighter there. I was kind of thinking because of the angle, it would be like more natural, like whip. Maybe. There we go. Oh, I cannot get that ball joint in. There we go. Seems to be holding it pretty well. Let's see, fully extended. Not too shabby. That'd be the thing I'd worry about. Like, it's, the more I wiggle it around, it's going to shift over time. But that seems like if you pose them, you stick them on your shelf, it's going to work really well still. Yeah, I'm looking at him quite a bit. Well, of course I was, because Yu Hakusho. I think it's still a pretty solidly engineered figure. The only thing, like, I would say, whatever this is going on, I think would have been nicer to be, like, attached to the undersection of his head instead of this extra piece here, because it just seems really loose. So it's, like, nice that it's posable, but it's going to be hard to kind of keep in a position, I guess. Oh, maybe not. Because whichever way you're going to turn it, it's just going to kind of work with contorting itself freely in order to get into that position. Yeah, currently I'm just on the, I kind of wish he had more, like, had like at least like one goofy expression, like maybe like one of the closed eyes, like kind of faces he would make periodically. Like that uncomfortable look. Then again, they probably could do more releases of this though, because, oh, you know what? We'd probably, I would imagine we'd probably get extra faces like that if we get Yoko. So overall, Kurama's sweet. I would say bang for, ow, Mari just went flying off my table. Bang for buck. I think I like the -1 the best currently. Followed by Mari, and honestly, Kurama, I think bang for buck's probably the worst out of the bunch because he was like almost 100, which sucks, by the way. But that being said, you get like the full pulsability of it. But yeah, just to kind of show them next to each other, they're roughly the same size. Like, she's probably slightly bigger than the Figuarts. Anyways, you can help us defeat those kaijus by hitting that like button, subscribe, become a ranger today. We also got Instagram, Patreon, TikTok, Facebook. Guys, like you build the video channel, donate greatly, would appreciate it. We got a box or dasher if you want to get our logo on some apparel. If you guys like to pick up some of this stuff for yourself, link in the description for Entertainment Earth. Go ahead and help support the channel, especially if you're following the links. To pick up your SH Figuarts, especially like these guys where I can get free, utilize their free shipping. Definitely my go-to. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Get out of here. Bye-bye.